Hey, what's up guys? It's Rick with the Digital Divide, and today we're going to be coming at you with a mini Arcade Madness 3. Now, this is going to be different from the other ones in that they are not strictly video games, but they are arcade related for sure. So, these are the three things that I want to show you today. One is a physical mini pinball machine that you can build yourself. One is Whack-A-Mole, which is definitely arcade related, and the other one is a mini Zoltar fortune reading machine. So we're going to start off with Whack-A-Mole. And Whack-A-Mole is in every single arcade that you could conceive of. This is the front of the unit. This is made by Basic Fun, which makes a lot of the other arcade machines that I also have. This is a look at the side art. And it even has a scoreboard, and that top bit lights up blue as well when you win a game. So we're going to jump right into the gameplay here so you can get an idea of what this is like. And again, this is a novelty. It is not a collector's item. It's not going to be worth a bunch of money. It's just something that me and a bunch of nerds like to collect who grew up in the arcades. So you can hit the first button here to designate one or two players. And then you can use the secondary button to go ahead and start the game. So we're going to go ahead and start a game. So I did order a mini hammer for this. It was a mini Thor hammer, but it hasn't arrived yet. So I'm going to use my fingers for the time being, but as you can see, you are clocked based on time that it takes to react to every mole that lights up, and it gets faster as it goes along. Guys, I thought this was pretty fun. It's a novelty, but I liked it, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. As far as physical hardware reproduction is concerned, it's great. So this is Zoltar. Zoltar is not specifically an arcade machine, but it is a fortune teller machine that is in every single beach arcade that I can think of. This is the side art, and it comes with a pack of cards as well. On the flip side of the cards, you can see that it does have a fortune on each one, and we're going to go ahead and... So this is me at Ocean City, Maryland, and I was at a Zoltar. I make it a mission to find every Zoltar machine at every beach arcade I go to, but I'm going to give you a little demonstration of the machine here. It is really, really small, but it does come with a pack of cards, and the pack of cards gives you a fortune. The lights here and the little crystal ball are all real physical things, but Zoltar himself is just a sticker. But the other ones, like the crystal ball lights up, the lights to his left and right light up, and as you can see, these cards are physical, and you can flip them over, and there are many. He reads all of these. This one is about fate, and you can read it here, but they are relatively deep and interesting, to say the least. This is a very cheap mini Zoltar machine. I think it was like $12 on Amazon, so it's not a big investment, but it's a novelty and it's fun if you grew up especially with this kind of thing. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on at the bottom here, and then you can see all the lights that light up here, and he talks.
Hear your fortune from Zoltar. It is better to keep your mouth shut and be thought a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. And also, my friend,
I'm adding some light here. It's a bit dark. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hit him again, and you can get a second reading.
Hear your fortune from Zoltar. Sometimes you can tell a wise person not only by what he says, but also by what he doesn't say. Remember, it is much better to say little than to say too much and regret it later.
Okay, so that was basically the same as the first, so we'll go ahead and do it a third time.
Hear your fortune from Zoltar. Men of genius are admired. Men of wealth are envied.
Cool. So you guys get the point. It's a novelty. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 6 out of 10. It's good for what it costs. now we're going to jump into Marble Mania. Now, this is not a mini arcade machine at all. This is a physical board game that can turn into a multitude of things. So, as you can see, it turns into 3 different board games. 25 marbles are included, as well as a book and instructions on how to turn it into each. Now, the reason I was interested in this is because of this, the pinball aspect of it. You can turn this into a mini pinball machine, apparently. As you can see here. So I've had this for a while and I've never opened it, and it comes with a bunch of marbles, and again you can turn it into a mini pinball arcade machine, and this is why I bought it. I thought it was neat and I thought it was a fun idea, and I figured, what the hell, we'll go ahead and buy this and see if we can have some fun with it. So we're gonna go ahead and take apart the packaging. Apparently it is taped together, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a pocket knife here so I can cut the sides off and we can start building this thing. Now, as I stated before, this is adaptable. It's a physical piece of cardboard that can turn into a multitude of games. But the main game that I was interested in was the pinball game, but there are many that it can turn into. You can see all these pieces that it comes with. Each one of these adapts it into a different game. And there are a lot, but my biggest interest here was the pinball aspect, although there are others that I am interested in. This is the little manual that it comes with. It kind of teaches you how to play each game and how to reconstruct the box to suit each of those games. Now, we're looking at pinball here, so I'm going to go flip over to page 10 here, and it should tell us how to work it. So this is what I'm looking for. Now, this looks pretty straightforward, so I don't think I'll need instructions. I think I can just wing it based on just eyeballing it. I mean, this is the main pinball piece, obviously. These are the other pieces for other games. They look fun as well, so I'll definitely try these out, but again, my main interest here was turning it into a mini pinball machine, fitting with the arcade aesthetic here that we're going for. So I'm going to move this box aside and we will get to building this thing. So this is the main piece that every other piece will attach onto. Looking at these guys, I don't think that they're related to this, so we'll go ahead and throw those to the side and see what we've got here. Okay, so this looks like the main plunger that you use to push the ball forward and get the game started. So we'll go ahead and insert this. Okay, so go ahead and fit this in firmly. Looks like it's nice and tight. We will go ahead and jump to the next component here. Okay, so it looks like I was a bit too quick to throw that in there. It looks like this actually goes on the inside of it. This is the pulley that you actually insert into the plunger in order to push the ball forward. So I need to snap this out and put this in. And it looks like there is a rubber band that attaches to the right side of this that is used to propel it forward. So we'll go ahead and attach that as well. And this provides the resistance needed to go ahead and snap it forward to push the ball up. So now we can reinsert this and get it into place. I think this is going to be the most technically demanding component of this build, which is to say that it's not very demanding at all. This is a very simple build, but it's working. Okay, I'm taking a look at these, and I don't think they go onto this particular build, although maybe this one does. Looks like it fits in here. Maybe? No, the colors don't match. It's completely off. So, yeah, that's not going to fit. So we'll set those aside. Yeah, these are the right ones. You can see that they're color-coded to fit in the slot like this. Okay. So there's a few of these, so we'll go ahead and insert these. And honestly, I think this is all that's part of this particular pinball machine. It doesn't... Most pinball machines have a left and right paddle on the bottom that flick the ball up. This one doesn't look like it has that. Based on the components that I'm seeing, it looks like this is basically it. Once I put all these in, I think you just shoot it up and then try to manually line it to one of these to get points. Which, if that's all there is to it, that's pretty lame, but we'll see. I'll go ahead and snap these in here. Last one. Okay, so you can see that the plunger shoots up, but there are no panels at the bottom. Now, this looks like it connects to maybe the top? Yeah. Yeah, this connects to the top, I think, in order to deflect the ball. Because when you shoot it up, it's going to bounce off of that and then go back down into one of those slots that I just set up. I'm taking a look at the instruction manual. And yeah, it looks like that's it. So we're going to bend this here and put it into the slot. Not the well, yeah, it's not going to fit there. There it goes. Alright, so this is going to fold and basically create a resistive plate for the ball to bounce off of and go into one of the bottom adjacent scoreboard thingies there. So we'll go ahead and bend this last part, stick it into place, and we should be good to go, because this is the last bit that is associated with this this pinball system. There are no other parts for this one. There are other games in this set, but this is the last of the pinball related set. So it looks like there are no plungers at the bottom. You just pull this and then you shoot the ball forward. Speaking of balls, there are a bunch of marbles that come with this. I don't think this goes in anywhere for this particular build. Yeah, no, it's completely set, so I think this is for a different game. So we'll set these aside for now. Yeah, we'll put all of these. That other rubber band is not needed either. So we'll set these aside and grab a marble ball. There's a bag of them here. Let's try, I'll grab my knife here. Let's try one of the big ones first to see if it fits. I don't know if it will. Yeah, that's way too big. That's not gonna fit. Alright, so we'll try one of the smaller ones. That should do. Alright, well, oops. Okay, so that goes in there. And we're gonna shoot it. So there aren't any paddles at the bottom. This is not a real pinball game, as it turns out. It is literally just shooting it and then trying to manually move the board so that it falls into one of the plates there. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty lame. This is pretty lame. I was expecting an actual pinball machine. This kind of sucks. This is literally just shooting a plunger and just randomly wherever it lands, you get points. So this blows. That said, I'm going to give this a pretty horrible rating of 2 out of 10 because, yeah, that sucks. Anyways, we're going to do some of these in the future, although I think I've worn out my mini arcade lust here. Have a good day.